Big shout out to everyone watching. It's Jrod Point. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Very happy to be here this morning. Today is on the title. RIP de Casa en Paz, Celeste Rivas Hernandez, David Anthony Burke, the evil monster in the closet. Today's title. Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. I'm down. I'm down because I think y'all remember my latest live stream, one of my latest about this case. Big shout out to Jane, big shout out to Amy, both of them in the chat. Thank you so much, very so much appreciated. Both ladies in the chat, please make sure everybody be nice to them. Don't get blocked. Jane said microphone check good. Thank you very so much appreciated. But today I cannot deny to you, I'm so very happy that Jane and Amy Conway are here in this wonderful morning, because this one is tough. I remember I said, on my latest live stream about this case, which it was true at the moment. At the moment when I spoke about this case, right when David got arrested, I said it far as forensic report, knowing what happened to her, they don't. That's a fact. They telling you the same things that I could have told you. That there is a fact. They could have tell you the same things that I could have told you. They're gonna go a little bit farther, of course, because they know some laboratory work. They're gonna do chemistry and whatnot. They're gonna at least try. But they know, and I know, with that type of such a gruesome decomposition, of the body, the conditions, and again, trigger warning, I'm not trying to be graphic, but y'all well know here in true crime, we have to talk about it. This is every single parent from around the world biggest nightmare. This is as worse as a nightmare for any parent. This is why I think that we should talk about this, and hopefully anyone that it comes around this content could get educated, could get inspired to do better. Because ladies and gentlemen, in the way things are going these days with parenthood and childhood and modern days and Hollywood and people killing you to take your children's and in a way we see lately a very, very, very dark vibe. It's something that you could feel it, but it's very hard to explain. It's very hard, and I think that part of not knowing how to explain it is the shocking of it. Because at least I speak for myself, but as a Christian, you don't expect, like you don't You don't, you like, you know, some people want to call us Christians like naive and shit. Like, oh, they naive. They don't have no maliciousness. They don't, you know what I'm saying? But a Christian like myself, that I'm well versed, very experienced in life. I learned a lot. I'm pretty in age of have a pretty clear idea of how life should be. Um, Anyone could agree and disagree. That's fine with me. But I gotta be so clear with this. The manner of decomposition got worse by the mutilation, and it got even worse with the oven conditions, as she's being put in the front of a Tesla, black at that. It will absorb all the heat of it. Just is a oven. In the daylight, it'll be a oven. It'll get is California. It is going to get as hot as it gets. Um, it was in a forensic report that it was larva. You know, they talking about insects. Like, come on, be specific, be educated in true crime. Stop being a fool. Like, larva, you know, it comes with the decomposition. Um, in reality, you really can't say much far as the manner of death in reality. Okay. Then here comes the details as 2.5-inch incision that they don't know how, they don't know if it was, they say it was an object. At this point, they can't even tell you if that was, I'm not, because I'm really trying to like, this is a very important live stream to me, so I'm really not trying to do too much. I think I'm really picking and choosing my words, because out of respect to Celeste, out of respect to the topic, out of respect to y'all, out of respect to myself. I'm gonna give you my opinion. I'm not a forensic expert. I didn't study no forensics and whatnot. But it's certain things that when you hear it, you just know. You just know. You just know. Okay. Having an incision, excuse, having an incision of 2.5 inches in depth. That's right here, my finger. It depends where it hits. It depends where it hits. That'll become life or death. But a incision, let's say a wound,